A Man with a Plan is Sexy, episode number 98. Welcome to today's Keep It 100 moment. And remember, after Monday, Tuesday comes What the Friday? Okay, these are my dear life moments where you're like, whatever, MFer. And you're experiencing at a rate of several WTFs per minute. And today's WTF moment is more around a lessons learned or piece of advice to you men out there. Are you a man with a plan? If yes, share your plan with the rest of your peers, your mankind. If not, then you need to take a listen for the next 5 minutes. That's all I ask. There's nothing more that turns on a woman than a man who has a plan, people. Especially if it's those women who are career professionals or female entrepreneurs who hustle 24/7. The last thing we want to do is make another decision.
At work, you're always on.
It makes the average guy look super hot, Trey hot. Women get frustrated doing the same thing over and over, or not even at all. Let me tell you something. I swear I was dating this guy, and we had what I called cookie cutter weekends. It was the same thing over and over, to the point where I just exploded. Like, I'm so bored. And then one weekend he decided and rented a hotel in the city. And I was like, okay, this is an effort, but I don't know about you guys. You need help? We'll give you help with the creative side, inventing the creative side. And it doesn't have to always be about money. That's what I always tell you. And if you missed out, listen to those Valentine's episodes where I give you 5 tips.
Like, I need someone who can kind of take charge and be like, I'll say like the man, right? But to take charge and lead.
But let's get back to the subject. The difference between a man with a plan and a man without one boils down to effort and initiative.
We would just do not the typical date stuff. Because he was like, what do you like to do? I'm like, I like to do everything. Yeah. I don't like the typical just go to dinner and the movies. Right. I like to do whatever. It's like, we're going to go skeet shooting. We're going to go to the gun range. Like, he was like, oh, would you be interested in going fishing? Yeah, I've always wanted to go fishing. Okay, all right, we're going to go fishing. Or he was talking about like this drive-in out in Western Maryland somewhere. So I get excited about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it's exciting when they're thinking. Mm-hmm. Like, you're not making the plan.
Exactly. I don't have to plan it.
It's like they have the ideas, and I like that because, we make decisions all day.
Time. Yep.
So it's refreshing to see someone else doing it.
Mm-hmm. And that you don't have to think. Yeah. And it also, to me, shows that you care about the relationship, that you're like, I'm going to plan for us to do this thing.
Hear this. Real women don't get excited about text messages and promises. They want a man who makes phone calls and plans. And let me break it down a little further. If I have to ask you for your attention, then I don't even want it. They were not officially a couple nor in a relationship. Stace is in her 40s and a single mother. In this example, you're going to hear this. She was annoyed. He took her time and schedule for granted in the first place. Oh my God, that is like my biggest pet peeve. But she had only 2 options: blow him off or tell him what she really thinks. And in the end, she had to self-check him.
We met up, and I start from first conversation was, I just feel you need to, it would help me if you did a better job with how you organize today, because I have to, it's not just I can get up and go. I have to work around Billy. I said, but luckily your absence allowed me to remember I need to go shopping for her. So I utilized the time for myself. And he was like, wow. He's like, well, if I had gone to church, you didn't go to church.
That's what he said?
Yeah. He was like, you know what, you're right. I should have communicated better and asked you what time. He said, but you could have called me. I said, I didn't ask you out. Trust me, if I ask you out, you know exactly what time and where we going.
Dude took one for the team, though. But now let's talk about the go forward plan.
After today, how will we handle better communication of how we get together? Because I can't do that.
Yeah.
Every time I give away from her, it's wasted time.
Yeah. So I'll end with this WTF moment. Guys, let her know exactly where you want to take her, what time you want to pick her up, and what she should wear. And ladies, no matter how good of a woman you are, you will never be good enough to a man who isn't ready. And that's my Keep It 100 moment. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, share it with your peeps and send me a shout out on social. You can find me using @NinaBabel on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. And you know what? Go ahead and join the Keep It 100 Girl Facebook page. Make sure you subscribe to this show on iTunes. You click that purple podcast icon on your iPhone, or if it's Stitcher, you're going to go to that Android app, and you are going to mash it up with a 5-star rating and review. But you remember, Nina keeps it real and keeps it true. No filters, no judgment. Enjoy your weekend. Smooches!